it's been quite a week for Mr. Musk.
Mr. Musk.
The just I don't know what we want to call him.
He's
how do we describe him? The richest, most fragile,
the most try-hardy guy I've ever seen in my life.
Try-hard man. He
never seen a man try so hard. And you know what? You don't need to. You're already a billionaire.
I described him as having mass shooter energy the other day, and he really does.
He really does.
Just angry, but also entitled. Just very privileged, angry kid who is now fully stumping for Donald Trump.
Right, like literally. Before it was just like culture war stumping for him. And it was very funny because he used to, like Donald Trump would dunk on him regularly online, basically just call him a bitch to his face. And the thing about Donald Trump is that for some reason, for a certain type of person, that only inspires like more loyalty. And so,
right.
But Elon, you can see he's a piss pig just looking at him.
He really is. And that's crazy as someone who, so that's the other thing is for me, Elon Musk finally sort of giving his life to Donald Trump as his Lord and Savior is a little bit of this like, oh man, you command a bunch of piss pigs.
Yeah, right.
Like you could be piss king.
Yeah.
For all the piss piggies.
It's interesting. He doesn't
feeding at the piss trough.
Yeah.
But you are still beholden.
You've
still been seduced by the same BS, MAGA, fake Western civilization, chauvinistic, misogynist. Like, oh, they do big strong man. Like you're still. It's weird. You're just a MAGA little cretin.
It's crazy.
Like everybody else.
It's crazy to have so much, like to be so thin-skinned and prideful that you literally just decide to do a Nazi pivot.
But and it's also bad branding. You're like, you could command your own shit. Like protect the Elon. Part of the Elon brand was the allure and the lie that he was sort of a nonpartisan but libertarian, smart guy, smart, cool guy.
Right.
And now it's just like
he was an inventor. He was supposed to be Thomas Edison. Right. People were like, he went and he invented Tesla, which he didn't. Or PayPal, which he didn't.
The rockets.
Yeah, SpaceX, which he does not do anything. He doesn't do anything. It's weird that he has so much pride and such thin skin that he does a Nazi heel turn. But it's even weirder that he doesn't have so much pride that he won't bow down before the Church of Trump. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's weird. Like it just seems like it doesn't make sense to me.
So he was campaigning with him back in Butler, Pennsylvania, which I believe is where Donald Trump was shot at.
Oh, are they back?
We're going back to just.
Oh man.
Oh, this is just extra craven. Like you think like aggressing on a security guard in the Arlington Cemetery is bad. Like going back to the site where you were almost killed is just wild to me.
Yeah. Well, hey, you know what? Sometimes you got to go back to the scene of the crime.
Yeah. He's like, does anyone want to do it again?
Yeah.
I'm
right
sorry.
Here. I'm down in the polls.
Take me.
Shoot at me.
Shoot me.
If you miss me, you can get him.
So this is Elon Musk being introduced by Donald Trump, and here's what Elon decided to do.
Oh God.
Yumpy.
His rocket company is the only reason we can now send America astronauts into space. Take over, Elon.
Yes, he went on to say he's wearing his dark shirt. And he then said,
so I'm dark. Clearly, I'm dark MAGA.
I'm clearly dark MAGA.
I've never seen a risless person before. Like there was, I've known people who were just not very, like good at speaking. But this guy has got negative riz.
Yeah.
When he speaks, my pussy dries up. Like it is just one of those.
Can you believe someone like this? I mean, this is how you know like money will get you laid. Like this dude has however many kids and has.
Well, anyone can have lots of kids.
But like that I'm assuming it was consensual.
You're thinking about Grimes being particularly attractive. I mean, I'm sure the other wives.
He's had other. I've seen his other wives. They're attractive.
Yeah, money will get you. Far. But it is crazy to me that he has so many kids and so few missed phone calls from his kids. You know, like no one wants to talk to him.
Nobody wants to talk to him. So there he is, just jumping in. Like
that's his new meme thing where he's just like, I'm gonna do a little yumpy, and it's like
he's never jumped before, which we know something about because our daughter is learning how to jump.
That's true.
It's very cute. Like, she really like goes like ooh bacha, and like and like one foot is a little bit lower. She can't do it together. Doesn't get the knee bent.
But
and
really gets the arms.
Like he does. He didn't even bend his knees. He was just like more air. Like
what is it's a meme. It's like this,
white man can't jump. What do you mean?
No, I mean like the Elon jump is a new thing. He's trying out a new catchphrase type thing. It's where he jumps. Like this is something now his hogs will ask for. They're like, Elon jump, and then he'll do that weird little jump, which is like, again,
they love it.
They love that jump.
So negative, really?
Yes, it's a thing.
Negative Riz is something people are enjoying right now.
Well, when you, like you said, when you have a lot of money, people will like you.
Here's the problem with this jump. In addition, can we understand he's wearing a shirt that is too small for him?
Yeah, and you can see sort of the I don't know, the Ozempic chunk. Is just like he's not
in his skinny jeans.
Yeah, he's wearing the skinny jeans. He's doing the Conan circa 2007 thing. Like he's just a Rizless man.
He really is. He really just walked.
And he ruined Twitter. He ruined it.
He absolutely ruined it. And he's done it even more. So let's there's a few. So we're gonna go through a roundup of some of these moments.
Oh yeah.
But we know that he's donated, I believe, $50 million to
Donald Trump.
Well, yes, one of the PACs that supports Stephen Miller's anti-ACLU group, like America First Legal or some shit like this. Mm-hmm. He's been donating behind the scenes millions and millions and millions of dollars to effectively the Trump team and the Trump campaign. But this week he did something interesting. He took over the handle @America.
Oh, okay.
To support his super PAC, America PAC, and then offered a really interesting little offer, I guess.
Okay.
A little money.
Oh, he's trying to pay people to sign a petition?
Yes. Sign our petition in defense of your constitutional rights to free speech and bear arms. Goal is to get 1 million voters in swing states to sign the petition. For each registered swing state voter you refer that signs the petition, you get $47.
Oh, okay. Is that
Nazi coded?
Well, I don't know.
$47? Is that legal? No.
It's very much
legal. Not legal. And so now he is continuing. So it's a petition in favor of free speech and the right to bear arms, which is that's cool. But a lot of people are seeing it's just a way to collect people's names and email addresses. Email addresses. And he's doubling down on it. Like Elon Musk PAC, America's PAC is offering $47 for each registered voter you refer in a swing state that signs this petition.
Okay. It's interesting though, because it's like he's offering to pay his own money to have people sign a petition. I'm not entirely sure what it does. How does it help? Is it just that he wants to get people excited about the idea of participating, or is he just because here I'm super happy for him to waste his money. It's
basically about collecting their info.
Right. Yeah. Which seems like something they wouldn't.
They're not technically paying vote because you're not supposed. It's a crime to pay voters to pay someone to vote or to register to vote. But it's not illegal to pay voters to sign the petition or get other people to sign the petition.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting because he's the problem with Elon Musk is that he has no business sense. He thinks he has business sense because he is a billionaire, because he, lucked out with PayPal and then was able to roll that into Tesla and then, SpaceX. But if there's anything the last few years of Elon has proven, it's that you just are I don't think this guy knows anything.
Yeah. I mean, this is still
him
legal.
buying Twitter for $47 billion. Twitter?
Was it? I don't know where the 47 comes from. I thought that's how much a blue check costs every single month or some bullshit like that.
I just made up. It was some. It
was way more than
way
that.
Overvalued.
It was way overvalued. But the other thing is, if you're talking about his business sense, if 1 million people are referred,
right,
he could pay up to $47 million to Trump supporters.
Right. But
it's another way of like, it's not illegal, but it is another way. It's like quasi legal, right?
Mean,
he's another way of getting people. Let's just put it this way. If a fucking Democrat were doing this, Republicans would lose their mind.
Right. He is actually doing real life what they think George Soros does. It's like, and I think that is what this is this is him being like, why don't we have any George Soroses on the right? Which is a question that I heard, like, what's his name? Joe Rogan ask. And I just was like, are you guys really this stupid? You think there's no right-wing George Soroses?
Jesus Christ. That's the whole reason you know George Soros is because he's the only
right-wing He's the only one
billionaire.
Who's not like a fucking far right-wing fascist.
Yeah,
you know?
47, obviously, it's because it's going to be the 47th president. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's something he did. That was fun. But then his mom just sort of, I guess, really tried to test how much we can see her own tweets.
Oh, interesting.
Are willing to, like, this is still up feet? On Twitter.
Oh, she didn't post feet.
Jesus Christ. May Musk tweeted, the Democrats have given us another option. Have given us another option. You don't have to register to vote. On election day, have 10 fake names, go to 10 polling booths and vote 10 times. That's 100 votes and it's not illegal. Maybe we should work the system too.
Yeah, so that's actual voter fraud.
Readers added context. This is in fact illegal.
Yeah, that's very illegal. That's literally just voter fraud.
I think she meant the Democrats haven't given us another option. In other words, we have to do this. Don't register. Just try to vote as many times. Now,
no. She's implying that Democrats do that.
Yeah, well,
that you've given us another option. How about we just do what you do?
Right.
Like, what? We don't
do that. But
who does that?
Here's my thing. I would like to see someone try to vote 10 times in a day.
Yeah.
Especially in a state that matters.
Yeah.
You can't even vote one time in a county or a state that matters in a single day.
Right.
That shit takes you hours.
Yeah.
Because of the lines, because of the voter suppression. Like, try to vote a time.
The funny thing about conservatives is they vastly overestimate how much value people put in voting. Like, this idea that we love voting so much that we would do it 10 times over is so funny to me, where they're just like, these goddamn, they're getting people to sign 10 voter registration cards. And it's like, do you think Americans, just people like paperwork? What are you talking about?
No, but yeah, I mean, they're basically like, well,
if you can get anyone to vote, it's a miracle.
This is the whole thing, though. We had to cheat because you were already cheating.
Right. That's the entire game. That's the 101 fascism.
Because you register a bunch of undocumented immigrants that you put up in an embassy suites.
Right.
And then finally, for our little dork MAGA, which is I'm calling this segment.
Hell yeah.
Not dark MAGA, but dork MAGA. Here is Elon Musk and Tucker Carlson casually talking about how no one wants to kill Kamala Harris or Joe Biden.
Jeez.
Oh, lol. How come no one's trying to do that?
Which is like, nobody's even bothering to try to kill Kamala because it's pointless. What do you achieve? Nothing.
No, it's totally
just find
right.
another puppet.
Exactly.
It's no point in killing.
It's deep and true, though.
Nobody's trying to kill Joe Biden. It would be pointless.
Totally.
Okay, this is a small aside, but why are they rolling while like the blonde woman is serving them water and coffee and like coming in and out of frame?
This
like,
is the entertainment industry.
Like,
yeah, no, it is.
That's so weird.
That is like clearly meant to be like candid moment between two neo-fascists in which they're going like, someone should kill Kamala, but no one even cares enough to do it.
She's not cool enough to be shot at.
As to my guy who's constantly almost getting killed.
But this is so wild to me. Like, we are being told that our rhetoric is putting Donald Trump in danger, and there's Elon and Tucker, forget what it implies for Kamala Harris or Joe Biden, but effectively implying that our guy got shot out because he's like hella cool or whatever. Cool. Yeah. He goes hard. You know, he says real shit. And you're like, I'm pretty sure you're doing the inciting of violence right there by like using it as like an accolade and like.
Yeah, that's why every single Trump would-be assassin was a Trump supporter.
Yes.
They're all just the guy who killed Lenin. You know, they're all like Mark David Chapman going, I love you. Let's be real. Like, you only get killed by your super fans, not your super haters. Think of the history of like those.
Yeah, your super haters don't want to make you a martyr.
How did Selena die? Super fan. Yep. You know, how did fucking Reagan get shot? A super fan of Jodie Foster's. So same thing. I'm just saying, you know, like super fans, you gotta watch out for fandom. It's so stupid.
That's why, you know, no one should become a patron. Patreon.com/Bitchuation.
Yeah.
That's why I deliberately keep this podcast small.
Yeah. The like, $200 tier, you can take one shot from 400 yards away with a scoped out M16.
First of all, that will be a tier on the Trump. Like, okay, all right, for $1 million,
a month,
you can hunt me.
For sport.
Safari International will facilitate this.
That's right. Our sponsor, Safari International, human hunting. But yeah, it is like, it's just I hate this is like the classic like dumb guy conservative mindset of just like, oh, you're mad at me, I must be getting close to the truth. And it's just like, yeah, that's it. You're too close to the truth about weather machines, you fucking moron. Maybe it's because you just cull psychos.
What's going on, Frantifa? If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that button. And also, you can become a patron and support the show every single week. Get access to bonus episodes and exclusive merchandise. Patreon.com/Bitchuation Room. Do it.